In the past 2 weeks, the number of cases of COVID-19 outside China has increased 13-fold.
The coronavirus is a pandemic. There are now more than 120,000 known cases in 114 countries.
Infections are on the rise in parts of Southeast Asia. Indonesia recorded more than 200 new cases, its biggest single-day increase so far.
Konfirmasi positif coronavirus 19 dari pemeriksaan real-time PCR 5.516 orang.
Welcome to ASEAN Youth Initiative Empowerment Program 2021, organized by ASEAN Studies Center at Faculty of Social and Political Science, Universitas Gadjah Mada.
So, the special region of Yogyakarta is a provincial level autonomous region of Indonesia in the southern Java.
The topic we will try to break down. We are going to talk about the early sophisticated commerce.
Happy 54th ASEAN Day.
Currently, there are 213 million young people in ASEAN.
Because that's, I think, the responsibility of our young generation to define what kind of ASEAN
And to just offer more to the world.
Toward the government, politicians, and corporations to address the crisis, there has been a source of hope.
How important it is in determining the future of future generations and the people, young people living now at these countries.
And we focus on the observation, education, and advocacy.
And how can we help them reduce their use of plastic, and what are some alternatives out there to live more sustainable?
To moderate a session inviting two esteemed speakers today to discuss an issue that continues to be the #1 topic worldwide.
Because as far from what I know and witness the situation in my current country, Malaysia,
I think if we look at it from a systemic perspective now, I think #1 in terms of, and I think this has to be changed
for vaccine production or distribution.
everyone must get their vaccine, because vaccine for me is an individual right. It's not a citizen right.
I immediately referred to one of my shopping apps in Thailand, and
it's being considered as a small SMEs right now in Indonesia.
They talk about where countries do you want to go, and most of them.
Digitalization is a thing. People like e-commerce primarily because of convenience, right? So because there's transportation costs are cut down, for example, and then the digital platforms just provide thousands of options.
Some from China, Russia, Japan, India. So you guys are welcome in this event.
I know that I understand that youth mobility is kind of a wide range topic, right?
So how can youth then be involved, right? So we think about the deeper picture about improving youth mobility.
Currently in the Philippines, we engage the youth when it comes to local governance through our Sangguniang Kabataan.
And what do we mean by civilization? This is sort of politics or IR jargon.
So what we do around setup is we had an on-board leadership program.
What does home mean to us? For the past decades, we do not really have this idea that
Good day to all participants. Welcome to the 6th lecture of ASEAN Youth Initiative Empowerment Programs.
today, which is on ASEAN Tourism, Culinary Arts, and Regional Wisdom.
Basically, a lot of the cooking methods are similar among ASEAN.
vision and mission ASEAN for tourism until 2025.
Standard of the Thai restaurant that the control by
population has to be vaccinated. Then only after that we can open.
Services, we are gearing towards the democratization of indie films wherein it could be accessed by everyone on
contemporary culture, especially in Southeast Asia, multicultural exchange, influence, and inspiration. So,
to do in a very radical way to promote our cultural product to each other. Because what I have to say previously,
lecture, there was the phrase ASEAN Way. So that made me extremely curious because as of 2007, if not 2009,
in the first early of ASEAN, probably we tried to copy the European Union. But what happened now in the European Union?
In the world that we have now, the battle is not merely about ideologies. The battle is about truths.
It was actually started from the social media about how raising awareness about sexual abuse and harassment towards women.
The art of mobilization, lessons from the Milk Tea Alliance.
So there are three approaches we concluded from the Milk Tea Alliance, which are digital, culture, and art.
Spread content to a female audience. That's why if you haven't noticed,
I know this situation. We also have this teams in China.
Because there are internships, like especially now that we have COVID, there are internships that can happen remotely. So that's one option.
So it's definitely really cool, like especially considering where I am geographically at the moment. So it's cool that I still get to be part of this amazing cohort and learn about all these different dimensions of ASEAN.
Also, the course isn't like a regular class, it's a series of talks, and that makes it super interesting because we got to talk about a lot of topics from a lot of disciplines. So overall, it's a very fulfilling, fun, and insightful course.
Memorable one is I think it's the first ice breaking or the first breakout room in the first or second lecture. I actually forgot but that was the first time I'm seeing my colleagues and we share many stories and I think it's very memorable because I actually meet my new ASEAN friends and yeah, it's memorable for me.
I think I won twice, so I'm super lucky to be in like a great team.
I'm sorry, I don't really remember whether I won once or not, but yes, I think in the beginning of this session I won just once, I think.
All the lectures were like insightful, something that new to me, but my favorite was like the lecture 4 on the leading e-commerce because like there were the speakers, like 2 speakers gave more on the information like how the e-commerce has like transformed the world due to the pandemic.
Togetherness pops up in mind because that kind of thing, like it feels like there is no barrier in a sense, especially in ASEAN countries, I guess. I hope it makes sense.
I think the word would be identity. Yeah, because I think we have a shared identity, like a shared history.
It's kind of hard actually, but I think one word that come up to my mind is collaboration. I think this is the only thing that will unite us as a society and as a community.
Kelihatan ini doang.